Right then guys, I've come back to my Bronze Age site. My main field is undetectable at the moment. The grass is sort of 2 foot high, so I can't go on that. I'm going to have a couple hours in this field where I found the Henry VIII and that little chisel, the Bronze Age chisel. I know there's loads more to come up in here. I'm going to have a few hours in here, and then I might go into the farmhouse and have a couple of hours around the orchard, dig a bit of iron, see what's underneath all that. Yeah, I went out in a week for a couple of hours, come to the Bronze Age field. The grass was too high, so I didn't do much. So I left that. My Gold Noble field, the grass is the same, 2 foot high. The farmers are just obviously you know, letting it grow. And cut it a couple of times a year, so I can't go on that. Yeah, I'm stuck really. I've got a couple of pastures here. I'm gonna have a good go on these, and then hopefully next week I'll get out and look for some more permissions, because you know, I want to stay in this area, but I'm just scratching around the outside of the permissions and I'm not finding much at all, so it's just basically a waste of time. So yeah, keep watching. I'm going to get some more permissions. I might take you with me in a week to try and find some permissions. I've got hundreds of acres around here, but they're all being drilled and seeded, and they're not going to be ready to like the end of summer. So you know, winter time I'll be having some rallies on them, and they're literally just a stone's throw from here. So yeah, they'll be ready soon. I was going to go to a rally today, but I overslept. Couldn't get out of bed, so that's went out the window. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna crack on. I'll see you in a bit. Old sidewall does it again. Oh, there it is. Oh well, that's only small. I thought it was something bigger than that. Oh well, crack on. Right guys, I've been walking around these bulrushes for the last hour. I haven't had many signals. This whole area here was dumped on. It was built up when they put the motorway in, but you know, there would have been stuff, I'm imagining, where the motorway was, and they've just took the topsoil off, put it on here. So not finding much. This has just popped out, just as like a little placky type thing, some fancy type thing. See little holes on the side. So there's going to be stuff here, but maybe not as much and deep. So I will crack on. Right, I'm in a paddock now, and I'm going to start digging through all this rubbish. I just dug one out, I'll show you now. So I'm going to start digging these big signals out. Farmers just made me a nice coffee. Let's rock and roll. Well, I just had to scratch a signal in that hole right there, and I'm not too sure what it is, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it's a hammy or what. It's a weird colour to it. I just don't know. It looks like a hammy. There's definitely markings on it. Weird colour though. Never seen one come out like that if it is. Alright, pretty cool, man. I'll give him a wash up and we'll have a look at it in a bit. See ya. Got a signal here, I'll do a live one on it. Not the best, but it's one of the best I've had today. No, that can't be it. It must be it. That's an old one though, old nail. Guys, I've just crossed over into my second field. but the grass is too long in here, not finding anything. So I'm going to pop over into the orchard now and do a bit of all metal digging. I started about 2 weeks ago. All those signals you might have seen on one of my videos, I'm just going to go through them, dig them all out, because there could be, you know, Bronze Age stuff around there. It's got to be. It's got to be. There's so many signals in there, there's got to be stuff under there. So yeah, I'm going to take my time, dig through it, see what happens. Most of my permissions now are all overgrown. My gold noble field, I suppose I could go back to that soon, but I want to sort of do as much as I can on the Bronze Age sort of site. You know, I think this is a lot more important than the medieval finds. What do you guys reckon? What would you rather dig? Medieval gold or Bronze Age? For me, it's Bronze Age every time. Right, this is the first all metal mode today. I don't know if you can hear that, I got my headphones on. There's definitely something there, so let's dig it up, see what it is. You can see it. Definitely iron. Right, that's it. That's the first bit. Could have been some sort of tool. Let's crack on. Just had a quick walk through and had this little silver, but there's not a lot on there, man. It's really worn, but maybe with a little clean up we might be able to get a little something off it. It is like George III sort of size, maybe a bit earlier. Right, we'll crack on though. It come from down there, it was about 7-8 inches. Yeah, so keep watching and I will see you in a bit. See ya. Something big there. Don't sound good, man. Don't sound good at all. Bloody hell. It's like a sword. Like a hinge. There you are, see? Big ass hinge. And that's what's covered in the garden. Boom. It's like a sword, but not as good. Just digging my way through it still, and they must have had some humongous doors here. Look at that, that's off a gate, off a door, or gate, one or whatever. Look at the size on it. Yeah. Oh well. That would have gone around the door, pinned through there, then this swing. Just give you a little update on some of the bits that have come out. Big log splitters, 2 of them. It's like some, that could have been a hinge maybe. A pin, smash that into the thing and the bracket sits on there. You know, like I say, that's the bracket. And that pin go through there. like that, and you can either bed that into the brickwork or smash it into a log, like, you know, which is sort of bedded in. That could be off that. Yeah, lots of iron, man. Just gonna keep digging. There's bound to be, you know, good stuff underneath it all. Plough blade inside this in here. So we'll keep going. Hey guys, I was up the Bronze Age site yesterday. All the grass up there is too long. One, finding a lot. I did find a couple of silvers, but I've come out today on a field which I haven't done a lot on. 2 signals. First one was a bit of junk, and this one is a little 6-months young head. Got my big coil back, so I'm on that, using that. See you in a bit. I don't know if you're going to hear this. Right there somewhere. Oops. It's ground solid, man. I do a couple of live ones because I just had 2 coins from by here. I think it's like a bit of a path. It's here somewhere. Let's take a shovel and take them all off. What the hell's that, man? That's some sort of pulley. That's a strange one. It's very strange. Must have been string going through there. Fixed like that, so oh well. Crap. Right guys, I've come over to my Bronze Age site because I wasn't finding much on my other site. I'm not going to do any all metal mode. This field here I haven't done much in at all, but I did find a George III shilling in here when I first come in here. I was in here for about 3 or 4 hours. I've just come back in, you know. I got literally like 3 hours left. Just had a signal there, bit of silver. Don't know if it's a button, probably a button, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, button. But silver, fancy, and I will crack on. See you in a bit. Right guys, I was in my Bronze Age field, but there wasn't much coming up, so I've come over to my field, which is right next door. It's basically the same place, but there's like 3 fields, 3 different owners, and there is a small one behind the farmer's house, which I got permission for that. So it's like 4 fields, 4 different owners. Yeah, so I'm just jumping in between them all. This is the one where I found the first hammered Henry VIII field. I've sort of come back in here for a few hours now, and I've just had an amazing signal. Check this out. Don't know what it is, yeah, I haven't had a look at it, but I seen it was silver. Maybe a brooch. You see that? A little flower on it. Oh, cool, man. Check that. I think the pin is still on there as well. It's just bent over. Oh, that's nice. Has it got a hallmark? Yeah, it's hallmarked as well. Where's the hallmark on it? Is I'm sure that's a hallmark, or maybe not. Oh man, that is cool. I don't know what's on the front of it. 2 little like I don't know, are they 4-leaf clovers, looks like, or something like that. Oh, it's a duck. No, it ain't. What the hell is that, man? Oh, I'm going to have a look at this and I'll come back to you. Got a live one here for you. It's definitely worthy of a live one. Where's it gone? Right there somewhere. Let's put that on the side. It's not a big hammy. Just a bit of rubbish. Let's carry on. Just had this, thought it was a penny, turned it over. It's like a bit of silver, 6pence. Happy days. Don't know the date though. Right then, YouTubers, it's your boy Mac, and I haven't been out for about 3 weeks. I've come back to my Bronze Age site, and I've done a lot of digs here, but I'm sure there's still lots to find. So hopefully I'm going to give it a good go. Got my big 17-inch coil. Going to give it a good go. I got 2 fields to do. The other field is a bit long. Most of my permissions are a bit long at the moment. The grass, obviously. But yeah, they're going to be cut in the next few weeks, so I'll be able to get back onto my big sites and hopefully get back on the finds. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Right then, hunters, I brought you back to my Bronze Age site. I haven't been out for a few weeks, busy. I've had probably like 10 hours out in the last 3 weeks. I've made a couple of finds, but not much. I did film a few of the finds I found, so I'll put them in this video and show you at the end. Nothing major, just a couple of 6pences. What else was it? Oh, like a few badges, old badges, like a religious badge, stuff like that. Nothing major. Yeah, I'm back out on the Roman field today. It's freshly cut. I'm spoiled for choice because I got another field, my Gold Noble field's just been cut as well, so I could go there. But I'm going to have a blast on you because I haven't been here for a few weeks and I'm missing the place, so keep watching. Right, gonna do a live one. I don't know if you can hear this because I got my headphones on. Somewhere by there. Let me put the shovel in so I don't lose my spot. Somewhere by there. Down. Oh, this ground is tired. Gonna have to get a tripod. Tubey tube, a few of those about. I just had a bit of a dodgy signal in there, about 4 inches down. It was just that. Bit of rubbish. But this popped out, and it could be really old. I don't know. I don't know how good they were back in like the Bronze Age and, you know, Iron Age for pottery. It's got those like lines and slashes and stuff like. You know, like those Celtic sort of designs. I don't know. We'll crack on. Not a lot coming up, but I've just dug this and it looks fancy. Definitely looks bronzy. I don't think it's a buckle. Well, it could be, but I don't know. It just looks older than that sort of thing. Well, we'll crack on in this little area, see what comes up. Looks like we've got a little bit of a buckle day. That's a cracker, that is. I don't think it's silver, maybe pewter. I don't know, it could be silver. It's got that silvery colour to it. Cool, let's crack on. This is a bit of a strange one. Could be some sort of holder. I'm sure. I'm thinking it's sort of fixed through there to something, and you know, be able to, you know, something to be able to sort of catch onto it that way, hang on it, maybe some sort of hanger, maybe. I don't know. Let's crack on. I haven't done any live digs for a while, but I got a lovely signal right here. Don't know if you're gonna hear it. Right there. Put my foot there a sec. Oh yeah, anyone using a CTX, keep your machine like that when you're not using it, because otherwise the wire snaps on that side. Dodgy, man. That's my third coil, and every time it's been because of the wires. I think that's what the problem is. Oh, this ground is solid. 2-footer. Oh, there it is there. The hell's that? Up top, some World War II lids probably or something. Oh well, we'll crack on. Was a good signal. I know there's going to be stuff in this field. It's bound to be. It's got to be, man. There's so much stuff that's come out. Well, I've just had a signal here. A little hammy. It's in terrible condition. It's already falling a bit. Oh, little bits of silver already on bloody coming off. See, there's a piece there. A little bit of it crumbling. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about it. There's a little bit in there as well. Let's see, a bit of silver right there. Oh well, still a hammy. Can't complain. Looks like a little Edward or something like that. Alright then, oh, there's a bit over there, see? Broken off. Let's crack on. Try and see if the other part of it might be here. Let's have a little swing over there. There's iron in there. There's iron in there. Oh well, let's crack on. And I don't know what's going on with all these hammies in this field. Every hammy in this field is absolutely bent, smashed and just bloody rotten. Right. Just had this little hammy out. It's bent and it's broken. Every bloody time, man. Oh well, second one looks the same. A little eddy maybe. Looks to be. Alright, we'll have a look later. Every hammy has come out here terrible. And it's a terrible signal as well. A little bit of a musket ball, looks like it's hit something. Just at the top of this field here. Gotta have a few more hours. 2 hammies. I haven't had many coins. I found coppered hammered, I think. No detail on it. Alright, I'll crack on, I'll see you in a bit. Right, I made a hell of a mess there. It took me a little while to find this. I thought it was on the side, but it was deep. I'm not sure if it's a button or a hammy. What do you think? Let's have a look together. I'll rest you there a second. Ah, little button. Go off for a second, it'll look like a hammy. Oh well, I bet there's loads of out there though.